So last week, we created a new offer to fit into the suite of products that we already have at Closer Cartel. As always, when I create a new offer, I launch what is called a beta group, and I want this group to be taken by myself only. The calls taken by me speaking with the initial customers, because these are the customers that are going to go get great results, so then we can then show the world how this model works. The positive side of this is we charged $10,000 for each one of these beta spots. We collected over 6 figures from 1 week's launch on a new program, and I recorded all of the sales calls. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I created an offer, how I sold it on these calls, and how I collected $40,000 in about 2 hours. This is some of the highest level sales training that you will ever see. These are real call recordings with real customers, and these guys are going to absolutely crush it. So I'm going to show you guys these call recordings in an effort to help you learn sales, and especially a new offer that I've never sold before and that we don't even have any case studies for. So enjoy. What's up, bro? How's your day going?
Going good, man. Right now, just setting. So yeah, nothing too interesting.
Very
But
nice.
yeah, it's going good.
These
How about yours?
aren't even sales calls. So these I'm absolutely packed. I usually like to go through a call the right way and be nice with people and get to know somebody. But bro, I got 8 calls from 12 to 4 today. I am completely full, and I forgot to add a buffer in between. So I got to get through all these quick. So I start all these calls off the same. We've had several people join already. I'm very transparent on the form. Even it's 10 grand. So if that is a good price that you can actually afford for yourself, awesome. If not, no worries. And then obviously I can get into details on what the offer is and how it's going to work. And then the other thing I need to know is what your background is. So you said you're a setter, which is complementary to what we're doing. We don't want people that have never been in the space at all, because it's just not gonna be a good fit. You know what I mean? So first off, is the investment doable for you?
Yeah, it is. So I don't think paid in full would be the best. Like if we could do half now, half in a month, that
That's
could probably
doable.
work.
That's doable.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that would work.
Yeah, because bro, I've had so many kids. Even yesterday, I had 5 calls where kids hopped on and were like, "How about I give you half of what I make for the first 3 months and you let me in for free?" And I'm like, "How about no?" I'm like, "How about no?"
Yeah.
This is big boy shit. So, awesome. Okay, so what's your background? You're a setter, you said right now?
Yeah, so I'll just kind of give you the rundown. So I
Yeah.
graduated high school last June, and
There
around
you
that
go.
time, yeah. So around that time, I think May, I started doing outbound to coaches, and I was
Mhm.
in Charlie Morgan's program. I'm not sure if you know who that is,
Yeah,
but I
he's
was doing,
what he does from what I hear.
yeah, I really like him. So yeah, I was doing cold outbound using his system. Wasn't having much luck. Um, yeah, I was just trying to close people on like an agency offer.
We're doing it a bit different than what everybody else is doing. As a business, because we're going to document us scaling this new offer to 500K a month. We're going to document the whole thing to show everybody. But we're not teaching the same shit that everyone else is teaching. So for example, Eddie, right?
Yeah,
So,
Cumberbatch, that
so
guy.
yeah. So Eddie's a cool guy. I don't want to talk bad about Eddie at all, but what he's teaching is not, I don't think it's a good idea. We're basically, this is the whole simple thesis. You'll understand exactly what I'm saying because you're already a setter. When you go find a sales client, what is the one thing they already have to have for you to know that's a good offer?
Well, just a validated offer, testimonials, or social proof, and then also
What's
some
the
sort of
most important part?
audience, some sort of traffic.
Traffic. Traffic. Traffic you can't fix. Like that's such a fucking difficult thing to do. That's why marketing agencies are dog shit, right? So we go find people that already have traffic, but they're not running their info stuff the right way, specifically the sales process. Because, bro, if you've been a setter, there's people that have no idea what they're doing and they're still making money. So imagine all these people, there's a lot of them, bro. There's thousands of people that have info companies that are doing good, but they don't know how to use setters effectively, closers, even a CRM, how to set up the sales system, pre-call, post-call flows, all of the nitty gritty. You have no
Mhm.
fucking. So what we're teaching you guys to do is to come in. You only need 1 or 2 clients, by the way. You don't need multiple clients like
Yeah.
an agency. You come in, you say, "Hey, I'm going to fix all this for you." Maybe you get a setup fee. There's different deal structures we'll teach you guys to get. Maybe you get a little setup fee, whatever, just to make sure they're committed. But your big lever is you're taking a percentage of the upside that you make them. So every aspect of the info company, you get a call, a live call with us. So my thought process was like, okay, the beta starts once it's full, and obviously get a client first. That's like objective number one for everybody. But then you just hop on a call with us and you say, hey, I got this client. Let's break down their business. And we'll break it down live with you and show you, okay, let's do this. This needs fixed. This needs fixed. You fix it and you make money. It's simple, bro. I don't want you guys to go through some big ass love filled course and all this bullshit. I want it to literally be, that's why it's so small. We're only letting like 10 people in here.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah, the
not
upside is crazy.
science, but no one's doing this right now because no one comes from a sales background. And there's very few people that have actually scaled a company like we have with our sales background. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Marketing's cool, but we don't want to do marketing because it's hard. We want to just like, my analogy is we want to like pour gasoline on a little tiny ember that's already burning and we want to make that a big ass fire and take a percentage of it. But it's just black and white. It's like, have you done what you say that you're going to do or not? You know what I mean? So the same thing we're teaching you guys is the same thing I've done to become pretty successful for myself, but you can do it without a personal brand. It's the same skill set. You just don't need to build a big personal brand and do all this bullshit online.
Yeah, 100%. Like you're just kind of the operator operating the sales system instead of actually being the face.
IPO, baby, the James Bond of info product. So like, is this doable? Fuck yeah. You just got to work. Like that's it. The system's there. It's proven. It already works. We already validated it with our team. I just can't take that to public because people be like, oh, it's because it's your team. Okay, let me do it with 10 strangers. Let me prove to you guys that this works. And then we go fuck on everybody. That's the plan.
Yeah. So when do you think you'll actually open up for the public, like this offer? How
Probably
long do you
90
think
days.
this beta?
Probably 90 days or so. Like we're going to work with you guys hard. So like you could get quick wins, obviously, but I want to do it probably 90 days, give it enough time so that you guys are like dialed in and everything's proven. And then we'll the plan is to go to like Marbella, rent a sick villa, make like a cinematic VSL and like this beautiful like Tony Stark looking crib, and then drop it. So it's going to take us about 90 days probably.
Yeah, that shit would hit, bro.
Yeah. So that's the goal, right? Is take you from where you're at right now to within the next 90 days, you're doing 20, 30 plus $1,000 a month. That's the goal. But I think you're a good fit. I think obviously you can afford it. You live with your parents, so you don't got to worry about any expenses and whatever. A sharp kid, and I would love to take you from where you're at to like 20K a month in the next 90 days. And then go tell everybody, look at this kid. They'd be like, damn.
Let's do it, bro.
Let's do it. Let me send you this link in the chat right now. Awesome. So we've got 30 minutes. So I can't like chat like I usually like to with people, but these are simple, bro. They're basically application calls. They're not even sales calls. It's just see if one, you're a good fit for the community and what we're doing with the beta. Two, obviously you can afford it. And then if so, I'll let you know how it works.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in sales for a few years now. B2B sales for a while. I joined Closer Cartel back at the end of November.
Well, sick. You're a CC guy already. Let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, I was in Closer Cartel already. Landed on an offer probably within a month of being in there, and then I'm still currently on it. It's not going super great this month, but had a pretty decent month last month with it, and I'm still doing like kind of my full-time corporate sales gig, and then that as well. So it's been going.
What'd you do last month on that gig?
I did 7,500 last month.
Sick. It's fucking awesome, bro.
Pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, basically
having a full-time job as well. Damn.
Yeah. I basically doubled like my income because I basically make around like, I mean, I make close to 10 with stock and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very good month for me to start off the year.
Bro is printing cash. That's fucking sick. So what about IPOs got you curious?
Yeah, I mean, I think last year, right, I really wanted to start like a business of my own, and I kind of like, took a couple shots at that, and then I kind of gave myself an ultimatum where like if I don't have like something successful going on, I'll kind of get back into sales and get like a second job as well, and that's why I ended up joining Closer Cartel there at the end of the year. But I really want to still have like my own business and like run a business and learn the skills that it takes to like run one successfully.
How do you make info money without a personal brand? Because if you don't have a brand, it's so hard to build now because there's so many people. This is the way. It's the same skills. You just don't have to build a personal brand. We're basically white labeling other people's attention to make money off of it. Like it's the most beautiful like progression of the thing ever, Yeah.
And what Kishan did, he basically did like, similar to what you're teaching us now, essentially.
No, he's doing exactly that. So
Okay.
we've already validated this with Kishan. So
Mhm.
Devin and Tret as well. Devin and Tret made 30 bands last month apiece doing
Mhm.
this. And then my videographer, Garrett, the little white kid with tattoos on his hands,
Yeah.
he made 30 grand last month doing this for a client that lives in my building. This guy named Surtak. He sells an Amazon offer, but he just launched it, didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Garrett hasn't even got coaching from me. He's just like watched us build our company for the last 2 years. And because he's
Yeah.
like a good friend of mine. And he literally just took what he's seen and installed it, made 30K. But I'm keeping it small because I want it to be like on these live calls, you guys got full access to us. It's basically one-on-one. You just have a couple other people with
Yeah.
you. And
Okay.
group coaching's better because they'll ask a question that you may not think of, and then you'd be like, oh, that's a good idea. And then you get more information, you know?
Time commitment wise, how much time you think would need to
As much
commit
as you can.
Okay.
It's just like what I tell you guys in CC. People are like, how much time do I need to spend? As much as you can. The more time, the better, you know?
Yeah.
But if you have a job and you're closing already, just
Yeah.
learn as much as you can. And then when you feel you're ready, just transition. Same shit.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think I have everything I need. I'll make it a simple, easy call for you here. If you can just send me like 2 5K links, like that would
I
be
can do
perfect.
that.
Yeah.
Let me put it up real fast for you.
All right. Sounds good, Luke. Appreciate it.
Welcome, bro. You're an IPO now, baby.
Hey, let's go. All right, man. Take care.
See ya.
Peace.
What's up, man? How we doing?
There he is. Bro, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off today.
You did it to yourself, I have to say.
A buffer in between my calls. So they're overlapped. I have 8 calls. They're more just like application. I just want to know if you're a good fit. One, obviously, if you can afford this 10K. And then if you are, I'll just walk you guys through the model that we're going to be teaching people and why. And then just scale this bitch to the moon. This beta is designed to get results for people as quickly as possible so that I can then take the case study to the market and scale our own company to $500,000 a month and document the whole thing. So you're a sales guy, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What are you closing for?
So I'm closing for, it's like a short-term rental offer right now. So I was actually selling real estate before I got into high ticket sales. Sold a shit ton of real estate, ended up moving out of the city, changed a lot of things. And I've been selling high ticket for like a little under a year. I've been the top performer since day one on my team.
That's bro.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty easy transition. Like I was doing way crazier shit before. But I also have a software company. So life is fucking busy. But I wouldn't rather it any other way.
I'm the same way, bro.
So at that point, with all the time that takes up my closing, I feel like I could easily put it into something else and just crush it. I've already considered starting like a coaching company and different things in the past, but I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to keep my priorities straight so that I can focus on one thing for the day. I focus on my software company all night pretty much. And it's just a good flow. So if I have to switch, I will. And this would just make the most sense at that point.
Well worth it. Well worth the pain.
Yeah.
Bro, so, okay. Do you know how the IPO thing works? Do you know what we're going to be teaching?
So I watched your YouTube video. Essentially, I'm curious of like some of the techniques as to like how to find these people and go after them. But essentially, you're coming in, building their whatever it is, whether it's their VSL to pipeline to their sales team, just building out their entire sales process.
Yep.
And then a percentage of the sales above what they're currently doing was the idea.
Literally spot on. Spot on. We're not driving traffic. We're not running ads. We're not doing bullshit. We are literally pouring gas on an existing fire and taking a percentage of it. Like that's the whole play.
That makes a lot of sense.
Easy peasy, bro. And I'm expecting this should take like 90 days for you guys. So people ask me like, how long is the beta? It's as long as it takes to get everyone good results. Hopefully it's like 90 days or less. That's my goal with it. So yeah, I mean, it's straightforward, bro. It's very straightforward. It's 10 grand. We rock and roll. If for whatever reason you get to the end of the beta and you did everything we said and you actually showed up on calls and you don't ROI, we're just going to refund everybody. So.
There you go. No, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, the money is incredible. 10K is a joke when it comes to the value you're providing. Just from being to. This seems like exactly what I would want to do as long as there is the shift happening.
Because like I said, I'm not closing people on this. You either want in or you don't want in. You know, I don't want to like force people.
No, for sure. I appreciate that. I'm having a conversation with the CRO of my company in the morning. And then from there, I'll just text you right away and we could just take it from there.
Sick. Okay. Thank you for saving me 10 minutes as well. I actually can breathe before this next call.
Hey Luke, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? So since 12 o'clock, I haven't been able to get out of my chair to even get a water. I'm actually gonna get a water really fast because I am dying right now.
Why didn't you let a closer do this? Like, why
Because, bro,
you
this
specifically?
is my offer. It's a new thing, so I want to speak with everyone myself, face to face, and I want to prove to everybody that I still got the sauce, bro. I'm 4 for 4 today.
The thing actually is I've never heard of it, but I saw your video and like 2 or 3 days ago, I thought of it doing exactly the same, but then by myself. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. So I really I knew that it's needed in this space. So
Very
yeah,
badly.
basically that.
Yeah, it's very badly
Mhm.
needed. So the fact that you already are in sales is great. That means you're going to learn the new stuff we're going to teach you very easily. But that's the most valuable, like 80-20 that you can do for an info product business. And it saves you
Mhm.
time, and it's the highest leverage thing you can do, which is why that's what we're going to focus on.
Yeah. Yeah. So how intensive is this? So this is going to be my full-time job, right? So I'm closing right now and setting. Should I uh,
Keep doing it.
stop doing that immediately? Or
Keep doing it.
keep doing?
Keep doing it because it's just going to make you better, and you're still going to be making money, which is good. And then when you feel like you're ready to transition, then do it. But don't just quit immediately. You should learn while you make money. Like I learned sales by myself. I never bought a course. I learned hardcore by myself. But it took me from 2018 to about 2021 to make serious money. If I would have bought a course and put my ego aside, I would be way richer than I am right now. I think with your
Yeah.
background, and I wouldn't tell you this because again, I have skin in the game to the point where if you don't get results, I don't have a case study to launch and print when we launch this company. Like I need you to get results. Like I physically like genuinely need it.
Mhm.
So I have a lot of skin in the game to get you results. You know what I mean? So with your background, I think you'll crush it. I think you're a smart kid. I can tell just speaking with you. And you're already experienced in sales a bit. So it's going to be that much easier for you to learn this and actually go implement it and manage other people's sales stuff and hit success a lot easier than someone that was not in sales already. If thinking about it meant that you're going to miss your chance at getting in, would you still want to think about it?
Oh, you're good at this.
See, imagine the shit that I can teach you if you think this is good. This is like natural state of my being. This is not even trying.
Yeah. Mm.
I'll tentatively hold your spot. Okay. Which means if someone else gets on this call and they're like, hey, I want in, and there's too many people, I will kick them out. So don't make me lose a spot because I'm saving it for you. I'll do you a solid, but I'll send you I don't know internationally what all information you need other than routing number and account number. So if you could call your bank and ask them what they need and then text me, and then we're going to begin Monday. So ready to rock. And bro, you can learn it. You're 18 years old. There's no rush. You can learn at your own pace, make time for what's important, and let's get you making a fuck ton of money. I want you as a case study. What's up, bro? Can you turn your camera on?
Yeah, okay. Let me
Bro, I had a busy day. I just got our 5th person of the day joined. You are my last
already
for today, and we're like full. So you're the last person. So the beta is going to start like Monday. We're full. It filled up fast.
Yeah, so my background is I was actually working as a short form video editor for my client, and my client wanted to open up her course about one of her businesses, and it's actually not that much like common business, but it was something okay. And she put up a story about like she was looking for someone to help her build up a course or something like that, and I was like, hey, let me try. I have experience building websites and something like that. And she was like, yeah, let's go for it. And then we built a course. We pre-launched it and then fully launched it, and like it was actually the results were actually tremendous. So
Yeah. Like how
that's why
big?
I think we did $1 million in sales in 6
You
months.
launched a course already that's done $1 million.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. Congratulations. That's impressive.
Thanks, man. And that's why I think it was actually a good industry, good opportunity, and I
Mhm.
just want to go more about it, scale
Well,
on it.
bro, you're as perfect of a fit as they come. That's amazing.
Oh, that's great. That's true, man.
Yeah.
But like, have you like I think you have heard about the school community and stuff, like Alex Ramosi
Mhm.
school. What do you think about that?
It's very good for us because there's a million info product companies going to pop up. And
Yeah,
of those, there's going to be select few that are like good and have good potential. And you just go
yeah,
scoop them up and you work with them and you sign a contract and you take a percentage of their company. It's like
yeah.
so good for us. It's
Yeah,
like the
that's
best time ever to do this. It's about to go nuts, nuts. I know I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you yet, but I know somebody that is joining school and is the biggest person in the world in our space, and it's going to
okay.
be even bigger than Hormozy. So yeah, it's going to be full. We're going to start Monday, I think. The actual coaching calls just get
Okay,
going. I like
okay.
speed. I like to do things fast.
Yeah. So how many people are there like experienced and stuff in this industry?
All of them. All of them
Oh,
are either former SMMA guys or they're salespeople, like setters or closers. None of them have launched a course like you. That's a very rare thing, but they're all experienced in some capacity so that they're gonna get this fast. I don't want newbies. Let's do it, man. I would love to have you inside, especially with that experience. The best students that come out of this and even the launch, I want to partner with and create basically an info product hedge fund where we get a percentage of all the best info companies in the whole space and we just scale them. And we don't have to have a personal brand. I don't got to make content. We just scale them and we make a fuck ton of money. It's like a hedge fund, but for info products. I just
yeah.
show, bro, there's so much money out there in ways you wouldn't even like imagine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
Okay. So as soon as that comes through, I'll see it on my end. I'll get a notification. Just ping me tomorrow and I will send you the invite link for the school group and I'll save your spot as well. So we should start Monday, the coaching.
Great, man. Same here. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank
Well,
you
have
for
a
the
great rest of your
call.
day, bro.
Thank you for the call. That's it.
Of course, bro. That's why I'm here. So yeah, we'll get started tomorrow and I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, same here, man. Bye-bye.
Hey, brother. So I hope you guys enjoyed those calls. We clipped them up. I want to leave a lot of details out, but hopefully you can see the sales process. This is an offer that I made up, so there's no case study. There is no past success. There is no like established anything. It's a beta group. It's a new offering to the market. And I still was able to charge $10,000 for each spot because of my sales skill. Now, a lot of you may see this and think, hey, like, why is he bragging about making money? I'm not bragging about making money. I'm not even going to make a lot of the money from this because there's a lot of expenses from it. However, I do want to brag about our skill. My skill set in sales has allowed me to become such a good marketer, such a good leader, and such a good business owner and entrepreneur because of how tangible it is and how much it relates to everything else. So if I can go collect 40 grand from a couple of calls and I can show you guys that I did that, imagine what we can do when we train people. Imagine what we can do when we coach people. If you want to learn sales training, the beta group is closed for IPO. Go to closercartel.com and we will show you guys how to do what I've been doing for the last several years that has made me successful. So I hope you guys liked that video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.